Hello friends, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we will talk about the book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. It is written by John Gray. John Gray is a relationship counselor, lecturer and author. If you are worried about your relationship or you want to understand the psychology of men and women closely, that how and what are the differences between them, then this book is for you. So let's begin. The author became a father a few days ago. His wife asked the author's brother to bring medicine. He forgot, and as a result she kept crying all day. When the author reached home in the evening, he saw that his wife was in pain and was blaming him. The author asked his wife why she didn't call him. Then his wife said, "I asked your brother to bring 10 men from Mars and women are from Venus. But he forgot." The author got angry that first of all he didn't tell the author, and on top of that he is being blamed. Both got angry. When the author started leaving, something happened that changed his life. His wife Bobby said, "Stay here, don't leave me. This is the time when I need you the most." Bobby said, "John Gray, you are a meaningful friend. You stay with me only when everything is right. But when there is a problem, you go away." There were tears in his eyes. At that moment, the author understood the meaning of love. He didn't go anywhere. He stayed there. He felt good. He felt loved. After that, the author did research on it. Why are men and women different? What makes them different? After researching for 7 years, he came to the conclusion that men and women think differently. That's why the relationship is broken. Friends, to understand this book in detail, watch this video till the end. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, then subscribe to this channel immediately. If you like the video, don't forget to like and comment. Chapter 1: Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus. Here, the author tells a story. Men used to live on the Mars planet and women on the Venus planet. Men saw a woman and went to meet her. They fell in love with each other. And they started living together on Earth. They forgot that they are different from each other. They started fighting with each other. And they are still fighting. Remember your differences. Unless we know that we are different from each other, we will fight with each other all our lives. We want to change our partner according to us. But this is not possible. As a result, we fight. But when you understand that men and women are from different planets, that's why there is a difference between them, then you can live happily. Your intentions are not enough. The feeling of love is always beautiful. We think that it will not end. We feel that there will be no problem in the relationship. But this magic gradually decreases. And we start seeing the flaws of our partner. Men want women to think according to them. And women want men to think according to them. They don't realize that both are different. And many times this situation also changes in divorce. Then they ask themselves, how did this happen? And why did this happen? Our intentions were never wrong. So this is the point. Even if our intentions are not wrong, we still spoil our relationship. Chapter 2: Mr. Fix-It and Mrs. Home Improvement Committee. Many times women complain that men don't listen to them properly. Whenever they tell their problem, they don't hear or fix it. Whereas women want men to listen only, not to tell the solution. On the other hand, men like to keep their problems to themselves. They don't like to show their problems to anyone until it becomes very important. And they think, why should someone else tell their problem when you can solve it yourself? Life on Mars. On Mars, men were interested in power, work ethics, and achievement. They have an interest in outdoor activities. They didn't like to read novels and books. They were more interested in things than people and feelings. Achieving a goal was their first priority. They wanted to feel proud of their achievement. As a result, they felt that they were experts. And when women tell them their problems, they start telling the solution. And when women are not satisfied, men don't understand where the problem is. Life on Venus. On Venus, life was very different. For women, love was more important than achievement. She gave more importance to love than building and machines. For her, relationships were more important than achievement. For her, proving herself wasn't that important. So, it was normal for her to help someone. And this is what she does. She likes it when someone helps her. And this is what she wants to do with men. But when men are advised, she feels that she is not capable. Advising on Venus was considered a sign of love. Whereas, people on Mars gave more importance to the solution. If something is going well, they don't change it. When a woman tries to change a man, Men feel that she is not capable, she is spoiled and she has tantrums. And a woman doesn't realize that a man has taken this as an insult. Don't give suggestions. So, here is some advice for women. There is nothing surprising in this that women hurt men unknowingly when they give them advice. Although, this is a way to show their love, but they hurt a man unknowingly. Just don't give advice to men till then they need it. Learn to listen. Here, there is a lesson for men as well. To listen. Men should understand that when a woman says that she is worried or in some problem, she actually wants you to listen to her problem. Instead of giving solutions, don't give suggestions, just listen. Chapter 3. Men go to their cave and women speak too much. The biggest difference between men and women is how they handle stress. Men isolate himself to solve his problems and separate himself from the rest of the world. Whereas, a woman wants to share her problems, fears and sorrows. Men want to solve it alone. Whereas, a woman wants to talk to everyone and deal with it. For example, a husband, Tom, comes home from the office. He wants to rest and spend some time alone. So, he reads some magazines because he is worried. On the other hand, his wife Mary comes from the office. She is also worried, but she wants to talk to someone about her problems. About how her day was. Tom thinks that she speaks too much. Whereas, Mary thinks that Tom is not paying attention to her. To understand this dilemma, we need to understand the opposite gender. Without understanding that Mary speaks too much to reduce her stress, Tom will keep thinking that she speaks too much and he ignores her. Without understanding that Tom is reading a magazine to relax, Mary will keep thinking that he is ignoring her. When a person is in stress, he goes to his mental cave. It means he isolates himself from other people and starts thinking about his problems to find some solution. He wasn't able to focus on other things at this time. But once he finds the solution, he comes out of his cave and starts behaving normally. But if he is not able to find the solution to his problem, he gets stuck there and does something that helps him to forget his problems. Like driving a car, watching TV, etc. When a person goes to his cave, he is not able to pay attention to his partner. Because of this, his partner gets worried. Now when he wants to talk to someone, he thinks that his partner is ignoring him. Often, women don't know how a person deals with problems. Women want their partner to express openly what he wants to say. It is useless to expect someone to tell you his problems. Women can't sit calmly and talk rationally. When a person goes to his cave, he forgets that his friend might also have some problem. A person usually thinks that it is important to focus on yourself before pleasing someone else. Instead of fighting, a woman should understand that going to the cave is not her choice but her habit. So she should help her instead of fighting. His partner doesn't know about the problem he is facing. Finding peace in speaking. When a woman is stressed, she tries to tell this to someone else. But when she tells this to everyone, she doesn't see if she is telling an important thing or not. She tells everything that is in her mind. She doesn't need any solution. She just wants to feel relaxed. This gives her pleasure. When she sees that she is being understood and admired, she gets satisfaction. When a woman speaks, what men's reactions are. When a wife tells her husband about her problems, the husband feels that she is blaming him for his problems. The more he listens, the more he feels. He isn't able to understand that she is not blaming him. She just wanted to talk about her problems. A man should understand that you can improve his mood just by listening to a woman. A man used to talk for two reasons. First, when someone blames him. Second, when someone asks him for advice. When he feels that someone is asking him for advice, he starts giving suggestions. The woman doesn't like this. When he feels that someone is blaming him, he goes into defensive mode. In both these cases, it becomes difficult for him to listen. He starts giving clarifications and the woman doesn't like clarifications. She just wants him to listen when she is speaking. A man feels motivated when he feels that his wife is blaming him. When he feels that his wife is blaming him, he goes into defensive mode. When he feels that his wife is blaming him, he goes into defensive mode. That someone needs him and a woman is motivated when she feels that she is being loved. When a man feels that his wife doesn't need him, he feels worthless. When a woman feels that her husband doesn't love her, she mentally breaks down. When a man feels that his wife needs him and when his wife feels that he is being loved, then they form a perfect relationship. When a man loves a woman, most of the time, a man has a philosophy of winning at any cost. And this philosophy harms the relationship. If a man harms his partner just to fulfill his desire, then it leads to a broken relationship. There is an attractive indifference. Many women know how to send a signal to a man. When a relationship starts, she often tells the man that she keeps him happy. And these words of hers keep encouraging him. But sadly, after some time, when some problems arise, a woman forgets that a man still needs those signals. And those signals are still important. Men get inspired from love. When a man loves a woman, he is so confident that he can do anything. He cares for his partner as much as he cares for himself. Most men are hungry for love. When a relationship goes bad, a man gets frustrated and goes into a mental cave. They stop caring for her by thinking that they didn't want them. If he finds a woman who can make him realize that he needs her, he will come out of his cave. When a woman loves a man, women are also hungry for love. They want someone to care for them. Most men don't realize this. When a woman feels that she is loved, she is understood, she is happy. When a woman is sad and worried, she needs someone who can understand her. When a man shows sympathy and understands her, a woman's mood automatically improves. But a man doesn't understand this small thing. They think that women are also like them. If he likes to go into a cave, then maybe women like him too. And here the situation gets worse. He doesn't realize that women feel relaxed when they share their problems with someone. He just needs someone who can listen to him. Everybody will get tired when tested too much. Most women are givers. They believe in giving. They give everything to their loved ones. But as a man, we need to understand that they also have some limitations. Women are known for their sacrifices. But they do have some limits. They also need time so that they can focus on themselves. They need a man who can't emotionally support them. Not a man who needs emotional support. Learn to get. Women are afraid of getting too much. They think that whatever they have got is too much. They deserve it. Because they have been raised this way. Because they are afraid that if they demand too much, their husband will leave them. But deep inside, they also know that they need more. If they can have the courage to tell her husband, then she can save her relationship. If a husband is shouting at his wife, she can politely tell him to stop shouting. I don't like this. Do that. He can understand what are the requirements of their wife. Chapter 5. Both speak different languages expressing emotions. When men and women speak the same word, it is not necessary that both have the same meaning. For example, when a woman says, "You never listen to me." Whenever she said that you never listen to me, but actually she meant you didn't listen me sometimes. But a man takes these words in the same way as they were said. A woman uses many such words to express herself correctly. But a man takes these words in the same way as they were said. When men don't speak much, when a man doesn't speak much, it becomes difficult for women to understand him. They take this silence in a negative way. We should understand that men and women think differently. Women think while speaking, while men think before speaking. When a man is silent, a woman should think that he is thinking something. How woman reacts on men's silence. Whenever a man is silent, women understand it like he hates me. A woman is silent in two conditions. Either she doesn't want to hurt anyone or she doesn't trust the other person. When a man is silent, he thinks from this perspective. It will be easier for a man to understand a woman's cave. Understand the cave. A woman should understand that when a man is stressed, he is not getting a solution for his problems. He wants to calm himself down by staying alone for a while. He wants to inspect himself. Usually a man does this when he is in a relationship and he separates himself from everyone and goes to his cave. No one is allowed to come inside. A man is like this. Once everything is fine, he comes out of the cave. But it is difficult for a woman to understand this because she believes that if someone is stressed, she should never leave him. If she will listen to him so that his mind would get good mind. What to do when men goes to the cave. What to do when a man goes to the cave. Do not get upset that he has gone to his cave. Do not try to give him advice. This will make the condition worse. Do not ask him how he is feeling. Do not wait for him to come out of the cave. Do not worry about him. Do not be sad. Do something that makes you happy, like talking to a friend or watching TV. Chapter 6. Men are like rubber band. Men are like rubber. They go away from you, then they come back to you. Men are not like women. Women go away when they feel cheated. But men often go away even though women are not at fault. They do this for emotional freedom. But once they go away, then they realize how much this relationship matters to them and they come back. Here is an example of a girl, Maggie, and her boyfriend Jeff. They were dating each other, but suddenly Jeff emotionally went away from Maggie. Powered by Dubverse, he thought that she might have made a mistake. So he followed Jeff. He doesn't understood what happens. After attending some seminars, he realized what the actual issue was. He realized that the more she chases Jeff, the more she will go away from him. He stopped chasing her, and as a result, he came to Maggie himself. When a man goes away from a woman, he comes back with more energy. A woman have to understand that they must have to go far to come near. Why men go away? Because they feel that this relationship is taking away their freedom. Some men say, "I need space. Leave me alone for some time." Whatever it is important for a man to go away in order to bring her back. This is how they feel self-dependent. Why women get scared? Women start thinking that maybe she has made a mistake, that a man has left her. She is afraid that maybe he will never come back. Apart from this, she does not even know why he has gone away. So she cannot do anything to bring him back. If she understands that Chapter 7. Women are like waves. Women are like waves, and their mood can change anytime. Sometimes at the bottom, sometimes at the top. When they feel low, it is as if they are in a deep well. But when they come out, everything becomes normal. When a woman is in a bad mood, a man should support her emotionally and understand her. When a man loves a woman, he feels that her nature is loving. And a man thinks that she will always be like this. But such expectations are there as if the weather will never change. Like men, women also have cycles. The only difference is that just like a man goes far away like a rubber band, a woman goes inside the well and comes out again. When a woman does not get the right support, when she is sad, she will never be happy. When a woman is in a good mood, she sees the glass half empty. When she is not in a good mood, she sees the glass half empty. Women are like waves. A man can never be happy without knowing this. Men gets frustrated. They see that everything is looking perfect from outside. He can get help in sorting out a woman's wave-like tendency. Don't try to fix them. Here is an example. Bill was not able to understand his wife. For a few weeks, he was fine. She'd do very much for everyone, but nobody do something for me. When Bill tries to convince him, the fight gets worse. Bill's only mistake was that he was stopping his wife from going inside the well. But he should have let his wife go inside the well until she touches the base of the well. So, he did not know, so instead of advising him not to go into the well, just listen to him. But I should understand, if a man can support his partner emotionally, then it is good. This won't solve his problem, but will definitely help in normalizing it. The man should understand that he is not responsible for this situation. He should express his love freely. Women will automatically become normal, just give him some time and sympathy. When both are struggling, research shows that sometimes there comes a time when both the partners feel down. This is the situation which makes the situation even worse. This is the time when both are not feeling well. A man should understand his partner's emotional policy. And the woman should know about the rubber principle. Money can also create problems. Many people complain that when they got married, so he was poor. What did his wife complain about? That they don't have enough money. But many of them said that even after receiving the money, the problem kept increasing. They say that he was happier when he had no money. A man should understand that no matter whether you are rich or poor, the first thing a wife needs is emotional support. A man who can listen to her, care about her. Money cannot be a substitute for emotional need. People often think that money can be the ultimate solution to any problem. When a relationship deteriorates, then people are not able to find the exact reason. They think they have enough money now still. How are they facing so many problems? They are not able to think that these nothing to do with things. Even if those people are poor, they are supporting each other emotionally. It's much better from the situation in which you have a lot of money, but there is no emotional support. Chapter 8. Both have different emotional needs. Both man and woman do not know that others have different emotional needs. Man gives only what he wants and woman gives only what she wants. They think that their partner also wants what they want. So when a woman is upset, so the man leaves her alone. Because he wants to be alone when he is upset, and similarly when a man is upset, so the woman keeps talking to him because when she is upset then he needs someone to talk to. We see everything from our perspective, and this is what we need to improve. Here are some basic needs for men and women. He should be taken care of. He should be taken care of when the man wants. A woman wants to be trusted, that he should be understood, whereas the man wants that he should be accepted as he is. Woman wants respect while man wants his efforts should be appreciated and he wants loyalty. While man wants praise, woman wants support of her point, whereas the man wants to be satisfied. Woman wants assurance while man wants encouragement. Chapter 9. How to prevent yourself from arguing is the biggest challenge in a relationship. Arguments often initiate conversations between both partners. And an argument breaks out. Both start counting each other's mistakes. And the situation gets worse. Because conversation is a very important part of any relationship, debating can cause great harm. Instead of remaining calm, think about what can be done to make it a good conversation. Some people don't engage in debate, but they stop talking, and this starts the Cold War. What happens in a debate when we argue? Then they harm each other. We forget that it is absolutely normal to have differences. What are you saying? He doesn't hurt your partner. What kind of butt are you talking about? That hurts. Good thing to start any debate. Two humans are needed, but one person is enough to end it. How to prevent from damages? This is such a weapon which men use. When he reads in a debate, they start attacking. They blame their partner and start shouting at him. By doing this they feel they are winning, but actually they lose. Running away is also a tactic for men. When they feel if they are losing, they go to their caves. Meaning go on silent mode. And this gives birth to Cold War. They refuse to talk, and this makes the situation worse. Wearing a mask. This is what trade women use to protect yourself from the damage caused by arguments. She behaves like there has been no problem. She puts a fake smile on her face, but inside she remains sad. Surrender. These trades are also for ladies. She takes all the blame on herself, despite knowing that he is not wrong. They assume that their partner is upset because of them. His surrender like this makes everything okay at that moment, but in the long term it causes mental pain. Chapter 10. How a man can win a woman's heart. Every man feels if he does something big for his partner, like buying a car or planning a holiday trip, only then can she be happy. She feels little things like opening the door for him, give her roses. She will not be happy with these little things. But things don't work like that. Everything is the same for women. It doesn't matter what you've done, is that work big or small. Watman experts: women become happy with small things. But if she doesn't show her happiness, the man will never know that his efforts are succeeding. A woman can tell a man this by smiling or saying thanks, that he is happy, and it makes him feel proud. What should women never forget? Women should understand this, that man naturally likes to give big gifts. Don't feel bad even if he doesn't give you small gifts. Maybe they are trying to give you big gifts. If women encourage a man, can understand the value of small gifts. Chapter 11. When you're angry, write a love story. Whenever you are angry and it is impossible to talk to your partner, then you can fix everything just by writing a love letter. This may seem like a childish thing, but it works. This will refresh the mood of both of you. Include this factor in a love letter: anger, sadness, pain, regret, and love. Tell your partner why you were angry. Also tell them that you are sad now, that you're afraid you'll lose them. It will make them feel good. Tell them you regret on what you have done, and in the end tell them that how much you love them. Chapter 12. How to ask for help. If you're not getting it from your partner, it means whatever you want, that you are not asking for that, or then your way of asking is wrong. Asking for help is important to building a successful relationship. It is more difficult for women to ask for help. Women often do not ask for help because they feel that they should get help without even asking. She wonders if her partner loves her, so he will help without even asking. They need to understand that unless she asks for help, till then the man will continue to feel that you don't need their help. Ask for help appropriately. Ask someone to do something they do anyway, like throwing out garbage. When he does that, so praise him. This is to your shyness will help in reducing. Ask for more help, and if she refuses, so take this matter personally, this thing will encourage him. Ask firmly for help now that you've done the first two. So you firmly ask for help. Wait for a while, if they want to help, they will do it. Don't fight if you don't listen to advice. Chapter 13, How to Keep Live the Magic of Love. Sometimes it happens that we are happy, then suddenly they become sad. This is because our past scares us. Something has happened in the past that which we are feeling sad remembering today. 90% of the time we are unhappy because of what we have. And only 10% remain unhappy because of their present. We should write love letters in such suggestions. Or we should write our problem on paper. If you are angry with your partner, sort it out as soon as possible. The longer it is delayed, the worse it will become. It is like a garden, keep watering it from time to time. Love is always beautiful until one of the partners makes a mistake. At this time we must move forward and accept that no one is perfect and relationships should be saved. Thank you friends, I hope with this video you must have discovered many psychological and emotional reasons. What are the differences between men and women, how they think, how they understand? And how can we make our relationship even better? I hope you liked this video. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then immediately subscribe to the channel, like the video and comment. This continuously increases our motivation. If you think this video can help others' lives, share it. We will be back soon with another great video. Till then, thank you all very much.